Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I have again exciting news. As you have probably seen, there was this live stream from Korea, AION2NIGHT. This time they have shown a lot more gameplay, and they went deep into the whole game structure and everything that is going to happen. They showed the UI and a lot more, and you can check all this out on my channel. So please do check it out. But what you guys might not know is that Taiwan actually had, in the same time, they also had a live stream. Now, the important thing to know is that the Taiwanese people did not just react to the Korean stream. They were actually having their own live stream regarding Aion 2. And in that one, they're actually given us a little bit more depth information, and also they have showed us a little bit different gameplay or game style, or different what Korea showed us. So I thought this would be a good idea to also give you the translated version of that stream. Now, keep in mind that they did mention in the end they're gonna upload the VOD from the Templar play, the Sorcerer play, and the Cleric play in the next 2 weeks. So to not miss that, definitely do follow me on YouTube. And for general information, anything that is going on, go to Aion 2 Discord. So just search for Aion 2 and you will find it. But you will also have the link for the Aion 2 Discord for the biggest community and the most active community. Anything related Aion, Aion 1, Aion Classic, Aion Nostalgie, and of course Aion 2. So now let's get started. Let me just turn down the volume a little bit for me so it doesn't scream in my ears. Let's get started. It's great to see everyone again tonight. Just like before, we have 2 members of our team here to spend the evening with you. For AION2NIGHT, first let's welcome our business manager, Lloyd. Hello everyone, I'm Lloyd. Long time no see. That's right, Lloyd joined us for our first live stream back in May, and now we have a new face joining us for the first time. Please welcome our business PM, Xion T. Hi everyone, I'm Xion T, and I'm so happy to meet you all. It's been 2 months since our last live stream. Lloyd, do you have anything you'd like to say to the players after a long time? We've been working hard every day, testing the game, brainstorming events, and all to bring you the best possible Aion 2. I'm sure the players are looking forward to it as much as we are. And what will today's AION2NIGHT bring? I've been excited for this for a long while. Hopefully, through this live stream, everyone will get to know Aion 2 even better. Absolutely. Every time we finish the live stream, it just makes me more excited for the official launch. Now, Xiao T, since this is your first time here, would you like to say something to the players? I'm really happy to meet everyone for the first time here on stream. I hope the first-hand news we share today will satisfy everyone, and I hope you'll continue to support us right until the end, because that's when we will share the very latest update. That's right, make sure you watch until the very end. In fact, I'd like to officially invite Yao T to be a regular on AION2NIGHT. What do you think? I'm a bit nervous. It's fine. I think it's a great idea. Alright, then let me briefly introduce today's program. It's split into 2 parts. In the first part, we'll be answering many of the questions players sent us after our very first live stream in May. We really did receive a lot of questions after that stream. That's right, players are very interested in the game's progress. In addition to answering your most asked questions, we'll also be giving you more in-depth introduction to the game, both PvP and PvE content. Exactly, today's live stream is going to be exciting, so don't miss it. Make sure to watch until the end. And right now, share the live stream link with your friends. Yes, invite your friends to join us. Because today we have some very important news to share. As we mentioned in the live stream preview, we'll be announcing details for the Elite Closed Beta in Taiwan, something a lot of players have been asking for. Korea already held their back in June, so many players have been asking if Taiwan will also get an elite closed beta. During our first livestream, Koreans had already been announced, but we couldn't reveal ours yet, even though we received many questions through customer service and our fan page. Players have been really eager to know. And today we will reveal it, but not just yet. We're keeping it secret for now, so you don't leave early. You'll have to stay tuned in until the end. If you have any questions or ideas for the Elite Closed Beta, like what content you want to try, let us know in the chat. We'll be reading your suggestions. I think most people are looking forward to a more advanced character creation system, along with greater freedom in the earlier game areas like flying and diving. Yes, last time we showed off the vast world and our powerful flight system. Personally, I can't wait to try out the updated details character customization. Before the stream, I got a sneak peek at some of the latest footage. It's gorgeous. I think everyone will be impressed, and today we'll even be playing the game live for you. The Aion 2 character creation system now lets you craft incredible detailed faces so you can truly bring your version to life. No wonder Mobius spent so much time perfecting theirs. I didn't want to try it myself. I might end up customizing until last night. About the Elite closed beta, since so many have been asking about the data, location and how to join, we'll share the first details at the end of the stream. More information will be posted later on our official website and fan page, so keep an eye out. Speaking of the fan page, we currently have a live stream viewing giveaway. Today is Father's Day, 8/8. So after the stream ends, upload a screenshot of this live stream to the event post and leave a comment saying Happy Father's Day, plus the part of Aion 2 you're most excited for. Doing that will give you a chance to win 800 game points. We'll be picking 8 lucky winners because 8 is considered a lucky number for Father's Day. Remember, the closer your comment matches the requirements, the better your chance. The screenshot must be taken from this live stream. The event runs until Tuesday, August 14th, so make sure to join before then. We've just shared the event link in the chat. It's titled Father's Day Livestream Giveaway. Don't miss your chance. Question 2. Flying is a core feature. If wings have stats, will that mean pay to win for better wings? This is a common worry, but it's not true. In Aion 2, wings aren't combat equipment that boosts your power. They're mostly a way to show off your style while serving as a movement method. And no, wings won't be locked behind gacha. As we said in our very first stream, this isn't lineage. You don't need to spend money to get wings. If you can fly everywhere, won't open world battles break? People could just fly away. Good question. At first, flight was mainly designed for PvE, but after Korea's focus group test, we adjusted the system so you can't simply escape by flying when attacked. Flight isn't an all-powerful getaway tool. You have to think carefully about when, where, and under what conditions you take to the skies. Question 4. If servers are split by faction, how will PvP and RVR work? Faction-based servers are meant to keep numbers and powers balanced between races, not to keep them apart. There will still be plenty of our PvP and RVR content, including invading enemy territory through features like the Rift and the Abyss, just like in the original Aion. Question 5. If there is no auto-hunting, why make a mobile version at all? We know this one's been talking about a lot. Aion 2 has no auto-hunting because the dev team believes it doesn't suit the game. design. Whether you're on PC or mobile, you need to play manually. The mobile version exists for convenience, not automation. For example, you might use a PC for a large-scale battle at home, but log in on your phone while commuting to check your character complete details are or enjoy mini games. That said, we know a constant manual control on a small screen can be tiring. That's why mobile will have a semi-auto assist mode. It'll help with camera movement and targeting, but you'll still control the core actions yourself. In short, Aion 2 is built for PC first. The mobile version is simply there to make your play more flexible. That wraps up our fact check. The 5 questions players have been most curious about. Of course, there are many more, so if we didn't answer, you leave it in the chat. We'll gather all feedback and pass it along to headquarters. Now, let's move on to the game content section. Here we'll show you which features Aion 2 has inherited from the original game and which ones are brand new. Aion 2 offers a wide variety of content to suit all kind of players, whether you love story driving, adventures, competitive battle, or a more casual experience. You'll find plenty of both PvE and PvP content, solo dungeons, group dungeons with friends, and even light-headed mini-games. On screen right now, you should be seeing example of both PvE and PvP. PvE ranges from solo dungeons you can take on alone to large multiplayer dungeons that require teamwork. And yes, the fun mini games we mentioned earlier are here too. Now, let's dive into some of that dungeon content. Nightmare Dungeon. As you can see on screen, this is our Nightmare Dungeon, and it's a bit different from the original game's version. It's designed to be a true challenge. In Aion 2's Nightmare Dungeon, each monster has been 1 and 10 stages. You'll need to clear one stage before moving on to the next. The name Nightmare comes from that feeling of facing the same boss again and again, almost like you're trapped in a bad dream. It features a ranking system and sometimes even pits you against Alias or Asmodean themed bosses. The boss lineup changes each season, so there is always something fresh to take on. It's a great place to push your limits, rack up achievements, and enjoy some competitive fun. Sealed dungeons. These can be found scattered across the entire map. While exploring, there are already over 60 different sealed dungeons in the game, with more coming in the future update. You can even enter enemy faction sealed dungeons through systems like the Rift, but be careful. If you're low level and wander into a high level enemy zone, you could be spotted and taken out fast. That danger adds a real PvP edge to your exploration. I see chat asking where is the gameplay footage. Don't worry, we'll be jumping into it. The game live very soon. For now, we're giving you an overview so you have a solid understanding before we start playing. So far, we've covered PvE content, but remember, some of these dungeons also have hidden PvP tensions. For example, if you explore a sealed dungeon in enemy territory, you'll need to stay alert to avoid being discovered. Outposts. Outposts will fill the space between villages and main hunting grounds. You'll naturally encounter them as you follow quests. There are different types: human outpost, guardian outpost, and dragon outpost, each with its own monsters. You can also complete quests here, so you can think of them as another kind of dungeon. Awakening Battle. This is a timed challenge dungeon with 4 difficult levels. Players must clear 3 monsters-filled rooms in order, then face the final boss, all within a set time limit. Meet the target time and you'll earn rewards. Fail and you walk away empty-handed. That time pressure makes it a thrilling, intense mode. Co-op PvE content. Everything we've talked about so far has been solo content. Now let's move on to multiplayer. Expeditions. can be played solo or with up to 4 players. You can choose between exploration and conquest, difficulty. On one example is the Temple of Fire, which we first revealed in our debut livestream. A unique feature in Aion 2 is the forced join option, letting players hop into an exhibition that already is in progress to help finish it. And by the way, I have to give Lloyd some credit here. I've seen people in chat praising his Chinese, and it's true. He's been working hard at it. So not only does the forced join feature stop a dungeon run from ending if someone leaves, it also keeps the co-op experience alive and fun. Transcendence. This mode is similar to exhibitions, but comes with a seasonal ranking system. Your score is determined by factors like dungeon clear time, number of monsters defeated, survival, bonuses, and more. The total points you earn during the season decides your overall rank. Each season offers its own set of rewards with ranks divided into 3 tiers, S, A, and B. Aside from competition for first place in Transcendence, you can also set your own personal goal. Working towards them gives a great sense of achievement. And a quick note for chat, thank you for all the kind words about Lloyd's Chinese. He's definitely been improving and we're glad you noticed. Also don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Live gameplay is coming soon. We won't skip character creation. We'll start by customizing a character and then jump into dungeon runs. So still stick around. Conquest. Conquest is a 4-player dungeon unlocked at max level and runs on a weekly cycle. The twist, your team has a limit number of total deaths. Use them all and the run ends in failure. This makes teamwork essential. You'll need to protect each other and play carefully to succeed. Survival is the main challenge here, and we can't wait for you to try it after launch. Sanctum, name in working in progress. Sanctum is an 8-player dungeon currently in development as large-scale group content. It will require strategy that adapt to your team. Composition, it's designed to truly test coordination and synergy. PvP content. We've just gone over PvE, so let's move into PvP. And yes, Aion 2 will still have both PvE and PvP, just like before. Arena. The arena offers either 1v1 or 4v4 cooperative battles. Flying is disabled here, so all combat happens on the ground. Movements, skill, timing, and distance control become especially important. The arena also has a seasonal ranking system with rewards based on your points. Once it's released, we hope everyone will give it a try. PvP content. Earlier someone asked, will there still be both PvP and PvE like before? The answer is yes, and here's what we have planned. Battleground. The Battleground is an 8 vs 8 team mode where both sides compete on the same map for a shared objective. The dev team is preparing multiple Battleground scenario, and one in development right now is similar to an escort the cargo mission. One team works together to push the cargo forward while the other team tries to stop them. Success here relies on teamwork, quick decision making, strong communication, and smart role assignment. Based on the situation, this large-scale cooperative PvP should lead to some truly spectacular moments. Rift. One of the most required feature returning from the original Aion is the Rift system. A Rift is a temporary portal that opens randomly on the map, allowing you to teleport directly into enemy territory. Back in the days, players used Rift to launch surprise attacks. I'm sure many of you remember it. Was one of the game's most iconic system. Just like before, Rift in Aion 2 will be a way to earn Abyss points. However, there is one key change. In the original game, game, you could stay in enemy territory indefinitely. In Aion 2, there will be a time limit on how long you can remain. The core concept is the same, but with a new twist to keep things dynamic. The Abyss. The Abyss is one of Aion's most defined features, a vast battleground where you can fight both on the ground and in the air. In Aion 2, it will be even larger and more three-dimensional than before. By hunting or battling in the Abyss, you can earn Abyss points, accumulate enough to climb the rankings, potentially becoming a Guardian General, and exchange your points for special items. Just like by hunting monsters or fighting other players, here you can earn Abyss points. Just like in the original, dying in the Abyss will cause you to lose some of your points. The Abyss will once again be one of the most intense and competitive areas in the game, and we can't wait for you to experience it. We know you're eager for gameplay, and don't worry, it's coming up very soon. We'll also be revealing news about the Elite closed beta later in the stream, so stay tuned. Before that, let's move into the casual gameplay section, the last part of today's prepared content before we go live in-game. Casual modes. One of the light activities in Aion 2 is the daily dungeon, along with an event mode called the Shogu Festival. We mentioned mini games in the last live stream. Well, the Shogu Festival is the official name. After all the intense battles, it's nice to have a place for something more relaxed and fun. When the game launches, we hope everyone will join in and enjoy these light-headed events. And of course, a big thank you to Lloyd and Xiao T for their detailed explanation today. Before we move on, I'll answer a couple of quick chat questions. Yes, Lloyd really is Korean, and yes, he always says Chinese is the hardest language in the world, and honestly, I believe him. So after hearing Lloyd and Xiao T detailed explanation, are you even more excited for the launch of Aion 2? Thanks for sticking with us this far, and now it's time to actually play the game live. Lloyd, let's get the gameplay screen ready. Are we good to go? Alright, here we go. Director, please switch the feed. And here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for, the character creation system. Just so you know, we're streaming in 4K. If your monitor supports it, turn up the resolution for the best view. We'll start with a male character using one of our presets. These presets aren't final, more will be added after launch, updated to reflect the latest styles. Keep in mind, this is still a work in progress build, so the final version will look even better. And to answer a question from the chat, classes are not gender locked. You can choose any class for any gender. Alright, should we stick with the melee character? I see chat asking for a female character, and some even want a bold male. But I think more we tweak him, the stranger he's starting to look. Let's hand this over to Xiao T. Switch to a female character now. Let's turn up the in-game audio so everyone can hear it clearly. Here's the female character. Let's test the basic voice option. 1, 2, 3. Looks like most of you are voting for the female voice in chat. This is the same model we showcased in our last live stream, the goddess character. From that trailer, many of you will recognize. For those who prefer not to spend too long customization, we've prepared a variety of presets you can use right away. Of course, you can still take a preset and make adjustments. Want to change the face shape? Go ahead. You can even swap it out entirely. Okay, maybe this one isn't the most beautiful, but beauty is subjective. The dev team knows everyone has different tastes, so they've added plenty of variety. Can you import someone else? Safe customization? We'll need to confirm that back in our first live stream. We mentioned the feature was still in development, so keep an eye on the official site and fan page for updates. Let's stick with this face for now and fine-tune the details. Starting with the face shape, this part is very flexible. You can adjust it however you want, from any angle. If you're not happy with the changes, you can always reset to the original. You can also adjust the chin shape or sharper or rounder, and fully customize the ears, even giving them pointed elf-like tips. You can change their size, shape or loop length. Just don't move them too far down or you might get a Buddha ears look. Let's tie the hair back so we can see the features better. That's a bit too much. Let's tone it down so it looks more natural. Of course, you can exaggerate features if you want, but we'll keep it simple for now. Some people prefer smaller eyes, others single eyelid. It's all personal preference. You can adjust their position, moving them up, down, left or right. Eye depth is also adjustable, so you can make them more deep set. You can tweak the inner corners for an opened inner eye look like in those cosmetic surgery ads all over Gangnam, and of course adjust the outer corner too. Basically, you can shape the eye however you want, even change the eyelid height to alter the double eyelid fold. Bright, lively eyes are the goal. You can also customize the eyeballs, change eye color, pupil size, and iris shape. There are plenty of patterns from cat eyes to stars and moons. And yes, you can have heterochromia, which each eye are a different color. For example, one red and one blue. Let's reset this for now. I see chat asking about the body, but we'll finish the face first. It's the first impression after all. The nose can be fully customized, height, bridge, width, and more, with the highlight showing exactly which part you're adjusting. You can even tweak nostril size. The mouth has options for lip thickness, shape, and style. The facial customization here is incredible, detailed. During the Korean beta, some players reportedly spent 2 to 3 hours on the face alone, and we haven't even touched hairstyle or makeup yet. Hairstyle in Aion 2 are incredibly diverse: long, short, straight, curly, with bangs, and even shaved style. Yes, you can even create a bold female character if you like. The dev team clearly aims to include something for every taste. Hair color can be customized freely, including two-tones, dye jobs with different colors at the root and tips, plus adjustable saturation. Now, for makeup, you can zoom in close to see all the details and choose from a wide variety of styles, from soft and natural to bold and glamorous. Presets are available if you want a quick start, and you can fine-tune everything afterwards to match your version. Changing makeup can completely transform your character looks, and there's even T-zone highlighting to make feature stand out. I know some of you in chat are curious about outfits, so let's try a few on carefully with the scroll wheel there. This one hides the face, but the Guardian armor set looks great. We should probably keep them clothed though. Some viewers are saying this feels like a beauty channel, and honestly, there is nothing wrong there. There's just so much you can customize. Beyond presets, you can adjust every detail: highlight, length, eyeshadow style, and color, eyeliner, lipstick. It's like having a full cosmetic kit. I see that I see chat teasing about bikinis, though I am not sure you definitely match mine. Let's just leave that mystery unsolved for now. Alright, back to the lips. We can change the color, thickness, and the shape. Let's be honest, this one isn't our best work, so maybe we should start fresh with a prettier look. We can't let the Korean demo character outshine ours. Let's make something truly beautiful before our viewers run away. Time to focus on the eyes. Let's start with the eyes. Someone in the chat says this one's really pretty, so let's tweak the eyeliner. Most players will probably just pick a preset they like and maybe just adjust the colors a bit, and our default are already quite attractive. Alright, eyelines done. Before we move on, there's also an appearance management feature in development that will let you save and load your customizations. Wow, this one looks great, really beautiful. I think we've got our final face. Now for height, here's the default, but you can go much smaller for a petite build or taller for a more imposing presence. The difference is huge, almost like a giant next to a fairy. You can also choose similar proportions, fuller athletic build, and fine-tune everything. Arms, legs, and more. Changing height won't affect head size. And yes, the character is clothed. No naked models here. Skin tone can be adjusted too and lighting direction change how it appears. The difference isn't dramatic here, but you can set it however you like. Body thickness is customizable, and yes, you can even add prominent veins on the arms. Some players think it makes the character look strong, maybe even a bit sexy. Looks like the Korean stream has already jumped into gameplay. Thanks to the chat for the updates. We're about to do the same. Here's the character we just finished creating. Take a good look, and now into the game we go. It's daytime in game right now, so everything looks bright and vibrant. I'm near the coast. Let's get some close-up shots. Looks good, great, right? Over on the right, you can see my pet following me, and no, it's not from Gacha. Pets like this are completely free. Not hearing much sound? Maybe it's just quiet in this area. Here's my mount. Each mount is in Aion 2, has its own unique riding animation. For example, dog or wolf type mount carry you on their back. This one though is a giant butterfly. It doesn't carry you, it lifts you almost like it's holding you in the flight. So yes, different mounts have their own distinct riding style. Alright, special op team. Ready for the dungeon? Before we head in, let's quickly show the wings. Here they are. This is what flying looks like in-game. From up here, you can see the entire map, and yes, these wings are huge. Here's the flight animation. Since this is the first time we've shown the UI, some people thought earlier footage wasn't actual gameplay, but it was. We just adjusted the UI for recording. If you can't hear the background music, turn your volume up. The BGM is beautiful. Let's raise it a bit so you can hear it clearly. About the skill bar, during the FGT, some players thought we only had keys 1 to 8, but that's not the case. We also have Q, E, R, plus left and right click abilities. Your setup will vary depending on whether you're in PvP or PvE or RVR. Numbers 1 to 4 are your basic skills, while 5 to 8 are stigma skills. You'll swap and combine them differently depending on the situation. Want to see some animations with the wings still equipped? Here's a weapon showcase, a wave, and even a dance. Don't worry, combat is coming. See how the character looks exactly the same in-game as they did in the customization lobby? What do you see? There is exactly what you get here. Alright, time for combat. Perfect timing. I've got a quest for the Temple of Fire. Let's head inside. I'll even use the force join feature we talked about earlier. There are already 3 players in the run, so I'll be joining as the 4th. We're taking on Conquest mode, the harder of the 2 dungeon difficulties. Force join activated and we're in. Fast travel makes this so convenient. The gates already open. Let's see where they are, where the team is. Here's the Temple of Fire dungeon map. You can also see the teleport points. They're already activated 1, so you'll jump straight over. Is the party a guardian, sorcerer, and a cleric? That means you'll get to see 4 different classes in action up ahead. That's rotten. Looking on to the central monster, watch the combat effect and skill animation closely. This is live gameplay. See the 45 next to its name? That's the monster's level. In this dungeon, flaming meteors rain down and we have to shut down the cooling water controls to advance. Notice how the Q and the E pop up sequentially. Here comes our mid-boss, Ignis, the Crimson Spark. Quite the name. The Guardian tanks at the front while we attack from behind. That purple bar is the stun meter. When it fills, it's time to unleash our strongest skills. Hear those rapid keystrokes? This is no mobile auto combat. You need to stay engaged. And yes, I just used the action dodge mechanic we talked about earlier to avoid that last hit. Careful here, you need to fly over this section, so you'll drop into the lava. You don't drop into the lava. There's also a teleport point here, so everyone using force join can skip ahead. Defeating the mid-boss affects the quality of the final loot, so it's worth it, but if you join late and the team already at the last boss, you just have to take what's left. Let's introduce the team. Our guardian, stylish as always, the sorcerer, and the cleric, who's using the shortest possible character model in the game. Check out those wings, earned through quest, not gacha. Now into the final boss area. Anyone who played the original will recognize this part of the fire temple. I'll move the camera in for closer look. Of course, when the game launches, you'll be able to see the camera however you set the camera however you like, or try it yourself in the Elite Closed Beta. What's the FGT? That's the Elite Closed Beta. Apply, get in, and adjust the view to your liking. As for me, I've run this fight so many times I could do it with my eyes closed. You said that yourself? True, but don't underestimate this boss. It can suddenly teleport and strike without warning. This is Chromade, the final boss. Fans of the original game will definitely recognize him. And remember, camera distance is entirely up to you. The safest strategy here is to stay behind the boss for high damage. View in phase 1, and here comes the firewall. That's going to hurt. Ouch, that really hurt. Healer, thanks for the clutch heal. I missed my swing there. When you try this yourself, you'll see it's not as easy as it looks. The boss loves to fly in and force you into bad positioning. Still easy? Easy, look at that damage meter. Okay, maybe not that easy. Chat's teasing me about my eyes closed comment. Fine, maybe I peeked. Our healer just used the resurrection. Yes, cleric can revive falling allies, but really, who gave the boss permission to one-shot me? Maybe I would do better with my eyes closed. For viewers, the live stream picture might look a bit different from what we see locally. Your display and resolution can change how it looks. If you want the highest quality footage, check our official highlight videos after the stream. We'll upload edited versions so you can see all the details. Show us with your eyes closed. Meanwhile, has Korea already finished their fight? Wait, they have? Whoa. Here are the rewards, some odium and other familiar gatherable items. We didn't get to show the dice roll loot system this time, but yes, it's still in Aion 2. Like the original, it didn't trigger here because none of the drops acquired it. As for the odium, veterans will remember having to fly into the air to gather it in the original same idea here. Since we beat both Ignis the Crimson Spark and Chrome the Desire, we get rewards from each. If you clear all 3 bosses, you get 3 sets of rewards, so it's always both worth doing them all. Let's open one. Pens. See the engravable label. If they are engravable, you can sell them on the marketplace. Once engraved, they are bound to you. So if you plan to wear them, you'll need to engrave them, but that means they become untradeable and the marketplace option disappears. And that's our run. Did you feel the thrill of the Fire Temple dungeon? If you want to try it yourself, remember during today's stream we'll be sharing details on how to sign up for the Elite Closed Beta. Stick around until the end so you don't miss out. Oh, someone in chat just brought up the White Dragon Kings. Yes, it's part of the crafting system for equipment. The gear I was wearing earlier was crafted gear. Looks like we got quite a few Aion 1 veteran watching who already know their stuff. Let us know in chat what you thought of today's live gameplay. That's all for the hands-on section for now. Director, let's cut back to the studio. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there's still a lot you'd like to see. Don't worry, we'll reveal more in future live streams. No need to rush. We'll show you everything bit by bit. About the in-game shop, we know a lot of players have been asking. We're still working on it. Korea has already previewed theirs, but for the Taiwan version, it's not ready to show yet. Don't worry, the content will be identical. Keep sending your feedback in chat. We may not reply to everything live, but we'll review it afterward and take it into account. Actually, there's one piece of news we just learned. What is it? You've already started, so tell us. Alright. The Korean dev team told us this week that in the future, the marketplace will use Kina for transactions. That's right, Kina, the in-game currency you earn from hunting monsters and defeating enemies. Seriously? Is this official? Yes. That's what we were told. I'm curious about the reasoning too, because most online games letting players trade on the market with in-game gold is incredible, generous. But that's just the kind of company we are, generous to the players. Looks like chat just exploded at the news. Honestly, we've as surprised as you are. We only just found out ourselves. Whenever we have new update, we'll share them here on the live stream or on official channels, YouTube, Facebook, or the official website. So make sure you're following us and subscribing. Yes, follow the page and subscribe. The channel that wrap up today's gameplay showcase plus some fresh hot off the press news. And for the next live stream, yes, there will be another one. We'll keep streaming. Xiaoti will keep joining us, okay? Maybe. Yes, you are basically a regular now. We'll use these streams to help improve your Chinese. If there's anything you want to see in the future live gameplay, leave us a comment. Time was short today, so we only had time for the character creator and the Temple of Fire dungeon, a nostalgia favorite for many players. But didn't we promise one more important announcement? Yes, the Taiwanese exclusive elite closed beta. Some players joined late and asked if Taiwan would have it on own test. Answer is yes. We've secured it. No need to any Korean for having theirs in June. The Taiwan Elite Closed Beta will be held on Saturday, September the 8th. September the 20th. Since Aion 2 offers so much to explore, even character creation can take hours, this test will run all day from 9 AM to 6 PM. Enjoy into the full set. The event will be held in Taipei, with the exact venue to be announced soon. Sign up open today. The registration link will be posted in chat. Just click fill out from and submit applications. Will be reviewed, and on Friday, August the 29th, we'll post the list of selected participants on the official website. Registration closed August 22nd at 11:59, so there's not much time. Share the news with your friends. This is not a download. This is not a download from home beta. It's an on-site event. The venue in Taipei ready, and the sign up from it for form is already pinned in the chat. Fill it out carefully. Thoughtfully answer will improve character chances. And don't forget our fan page live stream. Watch certifications giveaway for Father's Day is still running. Upload a screenshot of today's stream under the event post. Write Happy Father's Day plus the part of Aion 2 you're most excited for, and you could win 800 MyCard points. The deadline is August 14th, and we'll pick 8 winners. Screenshots are important, and no, don't send one of us with our eyes closed. Even if I did play that way earlier, we'll be checking them when we draw the winners, so make sure they look good. Time really flew by. We got glad we could meet you through today's stream, and it was great having Xiaoti join for the first time. If you have feedback for AION2NIGHT or Aion 2 in general, leave it in the comments. Roida, this was only my second stream, and I was still nervous all day, but I think did better this time, right? In a week or two, we'll upload the highlight video, including footage from the teammates' perspectives. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Exactly, subscribe so you won't miss anything. 30. It's my first time meeting you all on live stream, so please excuse any stumble. I hope I can join again. You did great today. Thanks again to both of you, and thanks to all the players for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the live stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That's it for today. See you next time. Oh, and one last thing before we go. Let's say goodbye in-game. Here are our characters waving goodbye. Thanks for everyone. See you next time. Bye.
之后可以就是锁定我们的官方频道，那我们也会把这个实际游玩的今天这个实际游玩的画面呢，我们会剪辑成这个精华影片，让大家来收看。
人家说想要看闭着眼睛。
韩国已经打完了吗？韩国打完了。韩国是
韩国为什么这么快？
对，为什么他们快？他们真的闭眼过？
打完了，打完了。
好，刚刚说好了闭着眼睛。
然后现在看得到我们的这个奖励，
对，
也有
奥德
哦，也有一些奥德。
这个应该是大家很熟悉的采集的一个。
来，什么事？
我们这一次没有显示到那个骰子哦，因为 Aion 骰子不是骰子，
就是分配道具的时候，我们可以用掷骰子的方式。
因为原作有嘛，我们现在也有哦，我们现在也有，应该是没有掉到可以用骰子的那种道具。
好，所以 AION2 也是有用骰子来分配道具的这个功能。
然后这个奥德的话，之前玩过原作的应该知道，一直在天空上哦，要起飞可以采集的。
对，要飞在天空上采集。
然后这么多，然后现在还有这个奖励哦，我们刚刚打了一个 boss 嘛，两个 boss 嘛，一个是
红火花伊格努斯，
哦，他名字很长，然后另外一个是刚刚打的
克罗梅德欲望。
我们打了这2只，所以我们可以拿到这2只的奖励。如果是打了3只，就可以拿到3只的。
对，
所以刚刚说的很重要的部分。
对，都打的话呢，奖励会比较好。
那我看看，打开看看，这是裤子吗？
对，
裤子。那我看看一下。
好，
这个裤子啊，就是这边有显示说可刻印。
对。
如果还没刻印的话，就可以放交易所吧。可是如果刻印了，
对，如果自己要穿的话呢，就势必得刻印了。
刻印了就不能
交易。
对啊，交易所的这个 menu 已经不见了。
对。
就是这样子咯。然后。那离开一下，大家都看到了吗？
大家觉得怎么样呢？我们这个火之神殿，我们这个打副本的爽快感，不知道大家有没有体验到、感受到？那你们只要呢报名我们待会直播，对我又要在很久没有提醒大家了，我们直播会公开的精英封测的消息，最后一定会公开，大家锁定我们直播，不要离开哦。
等一下，有人刚刚说白龙王。对啊，白龙王有一些人知道吗？白龙王是制作的装备哦。我刚刚穿的是制作装备。
哇，所以我们的观众里面有很多我们的1代的玩家，对游戏呢有一定的了解啦。好啦，那不知道大家觉得怎么样？欢迎大家呢在聊天室留言给我们知道。那今天实际游玩的就到这边吗？就到这边了，好不好？我们导播呢先帮我们切回我们的现场画面。好啦，谢谢大家收看。刚刚的游玩大家觉得怎么样呢？
是不是还有很多很想看的部分啊？这个部分呢，其实我们之后直播陆陆续续也会再公开给大家，大家不要着急，我们会慢慢的公开的。
好的。
商城，等一下，
我们
商城也有，
现在就是很注重玩家的反应。
因为一直说商城我们还在准备中。
韩国有放出来，因为我们台湾的版本的话，
台湾的版本我们还没有。 基本上内容是一模一样的，所以不用担心。
对，
好，大家可以持续留言。那我们也许没有办法在直播上就是完整的回答，但是我们还是会在直播之后呢，收集大家的意见。
哦，其实还有一个消息是刚刚才知道的。
哦，什么消息？为什么我不知道？
我在考虑要不要跟大家分享。
那你都已经起头了，你当然是要跟我们分享啊，不要暗扛啊。
你
听得懂暗扛是什么吗？不要私藏，不要自己藏起来，不跟人家讲。
那就讲一下嘛。刚刚那个我们韩国开发团队说，他们这周才决定努力学习嘛，就是这样子。
他要说的呢，就是你一定要订阅我们的频道，你才不会错过这个精华的影片。
没错。
对，那小婷有没有什么话要跟玩家说呢？
第一次透过直播见到大家，虽然就是中间可能有点卡词啊、吃螺丝啊，那希望大家不要介意。那之后如果有机会的话呢，希望还是可以透过直播来跟大家见面喽。
没问题，我一定会一直邀请你来。小婷的第一次直播呢，也是表现得非常的精彩。我要谢谢2位的参与，那也要谢谢各位玩家的收看，谢谢你们陪我们到最后。那如果有喜欢今天的直播，就不要忘记我们刚刚讲的，要先按赞、订阅、开启小铃铛。那今天的直播就到这边结束喽，我们下次再见喽，拜拜，
拜拜，有心内。
不好意思，大家，我们又回来了。
我们最后打招呼就是拜拜，就用游戏角色吧。
没错，我们刚刚游戏的角色呢，也很想跟大家说拜拜，所以我们现在要给他一个画面喽。谢谢大家，拜拜。